Build it, Lord. Hey, you guys, how you guys feeling today? This is the Don. I'm in the house, and I'm hoping you guys enjoy your day. Hey, I'm having a good day today. Today is a pretty good day and stuff like that. And I say go after your dreams. I know nobody's watching. I mean, some people are watching. I appreciate the people that subscribe to my show. But this is what I like to do. This is what I like to do. One day people will catch up, but I got to keep working at my dream. Work at your dream, Don. Work at your dream. It's like the devil always messing with me, being real. Because sometimes my light don't work, sometimes my phone don't work. It's a trip. The devil always do all kind of stuff to mess with me. But what I want to say to you guys, if you like my video, like, and if you want to subscribe to my show. And if you like my show, watch another one. It's not easy doing YouTube. I'm just telling you. You see all these videos up there, you're like, yeah, I can do it too. And it's not easy. You got to start from the ground up. You got to start with 2 people, 5 people, 20 people, 40 people. I'm at 65. Thank God. I'm doing, I'm doing good. At first I had like 2 people watching me. So I got to keep working and keep going, That's the object of the game. Keep going. Don't let nobody stop you, LaDon, But what I want to say to you guys, and I hope you guys are having a great day out there, but what I want to get to the point is, what I say is, I want to talk about today the small towns. The small town. Sound a little creepy and stuff, the small town. I used to live in this town called Barstow. I grew up there. I came from LA when I was young, but my mom wanted to get married, and she found my dad, and got stuck out there in Barstow. I came out there when I was 14. And I stayed with my mom and dad. You got to do that when you're young. I was sitting there, living in this small town, and I was young. I did some things, I had little friends, but not many. It was not much stuff to do. It was always like go to a girl's house or go to the mall. They ain't got a mall no more, but go to the mall. Go swimming. We had swimming. And there was food out there, It was not too much to do in a small town, You're just sitting there by yourself wondering one day how the hell I can get out of here. But a small town is a place where you just don't want to have a life, You're just like, hey, let me move to the small town, It's really peaceful and quiet. It's a place where you can raise your kids. And they say, you can get your kids away from the city life. But reality, kids still get in trouble regardless of where you go. You can't stop that, But it's a family structure place, the family, you keep doing the routine over and over again. You go to the basic liquor store, you go play some video games, It ain't too much to do out there. I remember it was a Halloween parade, and we used to go up there to every time to go see the Halloween parade. It was barely nothing, but it was just fun to walk down the street. I don't know how long, I think it was like 2 blocks or 3 blocks, but it was not pretty long, but it was a big thing. Everybody wanted to go, And that's when people were fighting back then, and starting trouble because they fight, but there was really nothing to do, Look at the girls. Oh, the girls, I think that's the exciting thing about the small town. Like, you get to see the girls, but nothing else, When you're young, you just going through that phase, trying to figure out where you want to do and where you want to go and stuff like that. And I felt stuck out there in Barstow. Yep, just dirt. Nothing to do in dirt. And I'm like, man, like, I couldn't wait till I was 20. Couldn't wait till I was older to get the hell out of there. I want to get the hell out of damn Barstow. If you've never been to Barstow, Barstow is the place where you're heading out to Vegas. It's a little small town. You stop, get you some gas, and you just keep going. That's the best thing to do. Don't be like, oh, this is going to be a nice place to live. It's cheap. Don't get me wrong. Everything's real cheap, but there's nothing to do. In a small town, there's nothing to do. Mostly if you go to a small town, San Bernardino, Lancaster, it is boring. Boring as hell. You know, I can't believe that people live out there in Barstow. I can't believe people live out there in Lancaster. I can't believe people live in Hesperia, Victorville, Mojave, Moreno Valley, Hemet. Oh, that's another story. Woo! Hemet, I don't even know how people get a job out there. Like, you really got to know somebody. That is like a real small town. Like you feel pathetic living there. Like this is my life. But sometimes when you're born and raised, that's all you know. You're just like, I'm gonna live in this small town and never go nowhere in life. And my family, they still live in a small town. I don't understand why they come visit LA, they go places and enjoy themselves, but they like the small town. I don't understand why. Why are you in the small town liking it? I don't get it. Every time I go visit my mom, I stay there for 2 days. 2 days at the most. Sometimes my mama get me because she be like, "Oh son, I'm gonna make that the veggie hamburgers with the cheese and all that with the French fry," and then I'll be like, "Okay, I'll stay again, mama." But I just don't understand, like what is to do out there? I see like birds flying. Even the birds don't stop in the small town. They be like, let's keep going. Let's keep going. But a small town, is there anything fun about the small town? Only thing I'm going to tell you what's good about a small town. I'm going to keep it real, 100%. If you go with a girl on a date, it's very cheap. And 2, the women out there are super easy because there's nothing to do. Like, you can impress her with McDonald's. You can impress her with going a little golfing. You can impress her by going to the little mall. I mean, you can impress her just doing little things because there's nothing to do. But a guy that's from LA, oh no, she gonna leave you. She gonna, what? You live out here? Oh, he lives in the city? She gone. I'm sorry. She gone. Most women like guys in the big city. I don't know, just something about she wants to get the F out of that damn small town. I get it. I understand. But 2, I'm glad I didn't really stay down there in that small town because, I would have got a girl pregnant down there. Oh my God, I would have had a baby down there stuck doing the same thing in my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, my 50s, my 60s, my 70s, my 80s, my 90s, my 100s, 104. I told you I'm going to live a long time. I'm being real. I'm putting it out there right now. I'm going to live a long time. That's why I put my age way up there. 100, 200, 300. But I'm just saying, a small town, to be real, 2, add on to it, the girls are easy, and on the top of that, And all the guys are gonna know that you're dating her. You know, everybody gonna know you're dating Tanya. You're dating Tanya? Oh man, I used to date Tanya 2 years ago. You up there. There's like several dudes in a small town. Yeah, I used to date Tanya. Hey, I used to date Tanya too. Oh man, I used to date Tanya. Everybody dating each other out there. It's not like you're new, everybody know who you are in a small town. People know, yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, I know it. You can do comedy, you can do whatever you want. But if you live in a small town, everybody is going to know you, especially in the streets. And two, when you go in the small town, you're going to keep going to the same club with the same people. If you go to the comedy club, it's going to be the same people. If you go to the mall, it's going to be the same people. You go to Walmart, it's going to be the same people. It's always the same people. Hey, I remember you. Hey, I remember. Same thing in a small town. It is. It's very easy. Ain't nothing to do. How do you impress a woman? I think the thrill to people in the small town is to go into the big city. You're like, oh, I get to go to the big city, LA. LA is like number one. Like, oh, LA. But LA is expensive to live out here. I'm telling you right now, it's expensive. It's expensive to live out here in LA. It is. You can live in LA now, and somebody meet you, they be like, you live in LA? People are surprised, because LA is not easy to get to. LA is from the desert towns, like 2 hours, sometimes 3. Some people live way out there in Newberry. I'm like, Newberry? I had my friend that lived out there in Newberry, and I was just like, it's just desert. And his house was in the middle of the desert. Like, the house, you couldn't even see houses around them. Like, there's a mile away is another house. Like, you live out here. Really? Really? You don't want to do nothing else with your life? There's nothing out here in the desert. Some people live out in the desert. You just be like, how the hell? And so they'll tell you, what they're going to say? Oh, man, it's cheap. It's real cheap. I don't give a damn if it's $1. I'm not going to live in no damn desert. I even been to Arizona, and I'm like, it's desert. I'm cool. And then when you talk to people, they say, hey, they say it's pretty big, but every time I talk to people, they be like, it's boring here, man. Ain't nothing here. Ain't nothing out here in Arizona. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's always good when you want to go visit the small town. You can go ahead and visit the small town, but as soon as you be like, I gotta get the hell out of here, But the most beautiful thing about being a man, you might be being a woman too. When you're coming from somewhere like a city, it's like people are watching you, like you a star, like, you're from LA? Wow! And a lot of people are amazed when you come from a big city. They're like, well, you made it from big city. How the hell you get out of here? I'm like, I just got me a job and moved, But a lot of people in a small town is just like, they know each other, You really can meet good friends in a small desert. You got your little clique, y'all. Got to figure out what to do that weekend. Like, what do you want to do this weekend? Man, we can go play basketball. What are you going to do? Is, you got more heads that you have in a small town, the better you can think. But when you by yourself in the high desert, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. I'm just going to be real. Can I say anything else good about the small town? It's cheap. Yeah, cheap. The houses are real cheap. Going to the store is cheap. The gas is cheap. Going on a date is cheap. I don't know. But when I was young, I was sitting there saying to myself, like, I wanted more. I was just like, is there anything better than this small town? And I knew that LA was the destination I wanted to be. I did some praying and everything, and I was trying to figure it out. I just couldn't figure it out, you know? And one day I called my aunt. I had a college junior job at the time, and she was like, "You can come up here." I was like, "What? I'm coming to LA?" She was like, "Yeah, you come to LA, just transfer your job out there." I was so happy to transfer from Barstow to LA. It was just like a new world. I was lost and everything. I was getting scammed by people with gold. I was just like, wow, like it's unique when you come from a small town to the city. It's like, I'm LA, yeah. The small town's like, yeah, I'm Barstow. How you doing? And the people out there look like they just about to die. Yeah. Yep. I've been working here 20 years, same thing. And the dating life out there when I was living out there was horrible. Like, to find a beautiful woman out in a small town is extremely hard. They're like you like, oh my God. Like, and people don't really dress up in a small town. It's just like regular clothes, like everyday regular clothes. But when they go to the city, like, oh, I gotta go get some shoes. I gotta get some clothes. It's like going to Vegas, okay? It's like, what? They're going to LA? Oh, they're gonna put the best of the best gear, But in the small town, they're just gonna put a shirt on, a hat, some shoes, and go to the same old bar. What's up, Tommy? What's up, Tommy? What you doing? Nothing, man. Just can't believe I'm out here in this small town. One day I can't wait to move. But I knew in my heart I had to get the hell out of there. I knew. I knew. I said to myself, I am not gonna die in no damn small town. Hell no. A small town? Really? Like, I don't get it. How do you live in a small town? Do you know? I'm gonna tell you the truth. When people ask you, like, you can go to Vegas, right? You can go somewhere and you just tell, so where you live at? Oh, I live in Barstow. People gonna look at you and be like, where's Barstow? You be like, oh, it's over there, like, before you come to Vegas. Like, it's no thrill. When I used to go to Vegas, when I was living in Barstow, I didn't tell nobody I live in Barstow. I was claiming LA. Where you from? LA. Yep, LA. Well, what part of LA? I was like, I'm just from LA. I'm just from LA. That's all I know. I didn't know many places. You can say all kind of places. You can say Compton, Hollywood. Some people get direct. Like, what part? I don't know. But I was not gonna claim Barstow in them high deserts. Claiming Lancaster and claiming San Bernardino? Hell no. I'm not doing it. No. People gonna definitely be like, you live in that small ass town? Oh, hell no. It's smaller towns. Like, Hemet is small. It's like you're moving from the small you go down the hill to a smaller, small. Hemet is small. Like, you walking in the mall like this. I mean, you walking in the store looking around like, y'all ain't got nothing to do? I ain't nothing to do out here. All right. You can't really, you can go ahead and claim the small town, but a lot of people are like, what? You didn't get the hell out of there? My family loved the small town. I really don't know what they like about it. I think they were raised there all their life. But living in LA to me, is like paradise. Yep, LA. Will I ever want to move back to a small town? Hell no. I would never move to a small town. No. Nope. I call my friend up and be like, hey, you live in Arizona? No, you where you live at? Huh? Oh, you live out there, Tennessee? All right, then I moved to, not Tennessee. You moving to New York? I'll figure it out. But in a small town, I don't want to go. I got to go somewhere where it's live, where it's action. And my friends be back, ain't that much stuff to do out there in LA. It's starting to be. It's starting to be a lot of stuff out here to do now. The pandemic's over. It's something to do out here. The Eventbrite. If you don't know where to look, in each city, you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to go on Eventbrite. Type what you want in the city. It'll pop up. Eventbrite is like the biggest site in the world. Like I don't know what to do. Eventbrite. I'm just an Eventbrite. Best advice I can give you. If you want to go somewhere and have a good time. Everybody's on Eventbrite. You can Google, but Event is bright. Everybody got the latest on there. I remember when Eventbrite was nothing, like barely nothing on there, but now it's top of the line. You got to start up at the bottom and move up. But I like living in the city. The city is really great. Expensive, but I'm gonna tell you something about LA, and all the nice places are big. There's something to do. It's always something to do. There could be yoga. It could be camping. It could be a club. It could be a pool party. It could be better food. You can go dancing. You can go wine and tasting. There's so much. You can go camping. You can ride a horse. You can go to the beach. You can go to the fair. It's so much. You go to Hollywood Boulevard. You can sit in the park and play baseball. It's like you're alive. That's why people come down like this, like, I feel alive. Like everything outside of LA is like boring. Like what? Like LA is the Mecca. Like where you from? LA. Yeah. But everything outside of LA is like nobody wants to go. The rich people out there, they love to build their homes out there, but they want action. Everybody's coming to LA, Los Angeles, California. That's where a lot of people go. That's it. California's LA. Where you going? LA. You can live in Lancaster. I'm going to LA. Yeah. Everybody perk up when they LA. We're going to LA. LA is number one in California. I mean, I'm gonna say anywhere else is fun in California. No. No. LA is number one. But everything, LA, in the area of LA, you got Long Beach, you got Inglewood, you got Hollywood, you got Manchester, you got South Central, you got Compton, you got Malibu Beach, you got Santa Monica, you just all in that area like, yeah, LA. And when you come to LA, you're gonna just be a lot of people. You're like, yeah, there's a lot of people here. Small town, you just like, man, ain't nobody out here. LA just got everything to do. Night action is always something to do out here. But anyways, what I wanted to say to you guys, I am so happy I'm done with this video. I know. You're like, Don, why don't you just keep going? I know you always want me to go forever, but I can't go forever. I got to go to work and take care of some business and all that. But I just want to do a quick video on Barstow, the small town. Ooh, I know the people out there in the small town like, oh God. You ever go to a small town, they be like, oh, it's boring out here. It's boring. That's why artists don't go out there, You don't see no Usher. I'm going to Barstow. No, they don't really, they stay in the city. They're like, I don't want to go out there. They don't want to go out there. Plus, there ain't no stage for them to perform anyway. Barely rappers go out to the high desert. They don't want to go to the desert. The desert? Oh, hell no. They stay in LA. LA and Orange County. They do be in Orange County. There's a lot of concerts out there in Orange County and LA. That's it. I never seen nobody, hey man, they're doing a concert out there in San Bernardino. Oh no, San Bernardino got a little concerts. It's a little area. is the area right there, Rancho Cucamonga. They got some stuff, some action, a little bit of action. So they do come out that way, but they're close to LA. Remember that. LA from Rancho Cucamonga is like an hour away. They be like, hey, we just go, it's an hour. Sounds good. Let's do it, you know? But they go up that hill. They ain't going up that hill. They don't want to go. They don't want to go up that hill. Like, we got to go up this damn hill. They got to go up the hill. Nobody want to go up them hills. But out the Rancho, they do got little stuff down there, stuff because that's what a lot of rich people in Rancho. Rancho's expensive as hell, you know, too. But anyways, I don't want to go too long. But anyways, my name is, no, what I was going to say, oh, there we go. I had a damn good time. Nah, did you have a good time? I had a good time. I did. I did have a good time, you know. But anyways, what I want to say to you guys is adios, amigos. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to always say bye.